Okay, so next thing. Next thing is pull canceling. So what is pull canceling? I'm gonna go back to wedge because it's nice and quiet there. So pull canceling, some weapons in this game have a cooldown, like an internal cooldown, and that goes for most alternate fires of the weapons. Like for example, this weapon here has a cooldown. So when I hold right click, it's gonna shoot in this rhythm. However, if I do like an animation in between of pushing or pulling, which is like, yo, this is push and this is pull. I've bound these to C and Y. You can see this in my inputs. And I shoot and I pull in between, I can shoot again. And really quick succession. And you can also do this with just like holding right click. See? So this is pull canceling. This is really helpful, for example, with this gun. Because this gun is nice for killing droids, but it fires really slowly, as you can see. With pull canceling, you can do this and fire quickly in 2 shots in quick succession that kills off most droids instantly. So that's really nice. The second thing is a stouker concussion rifle. So a stouker rifle has the alternate fire is a beam, and that beam knocks you backwards. So if you pull cancel this, you go really fast, okay? And if you do that during a jump, for example like that, and you turn around, you can launch yourself forward. And that's really, really nice. And all you need to do is hold right click and then pull. Like you can just literally hold down the right click button and pull in between and it's gonna reset the cooldown. Okay, that's pull canceling. Then there's another thing. Oh, there are so many things left about strafe jumping, but I'm just gonna go through 2 more things really briefly. So one thing is called a jump cancel. What is a jump cancel? So a jump cancel is when you release your spacebar at a certain timing. So like just canceling your jump somewhere, right? So this game has the mechanic that the longer you hold space, the higher you're gonna jump. And you can cancel that by just releasing space or firing your weapon. That works too. What does it actually? Just forget what I just said. So we do it with releasing space. And why is that useful? So if I just hold space all the way from my start of my jump to the end of my jump, then you can see that at the top. So I'm gonna, hopefully you can see this. There, my movement speed gets like, you bump into like an invisible ceiling, kind of. I don't know if you know what I mean. So I go upwards and then I immediately go downwards. And if I do a jump cancel, that's not happening. See that? That was a cancelled jump. So I go really smoothly up and really smoothly down. But these were with jump canceling, and now I'm gonna do another one without jump canceling, and boom, I go downwards. And that costs you speed, okay? So this makes you slower. And that's the reason why you want to jump cancel literally any jump ever, right? The optimal thing would be to never hit that bump. So that's a perfect jump cancel. That's another one. So I'm gonna compare this to holding space. So that was not cancelled. And trust me, there is a difference. So clearing a gap, like for example this gap here, is considerably harder if you do not jump cancel. But at the same time, I really want to make sure that you do not worry about jump canceling at the beginning, okay? I just want to tell you it's out there and it's a mechanic and you can maybe use it somewhere, but don't be like, oh yeah, fuck, I have to jump cancel every single jump now because this guy told me it's really fast. No, it saves like so little time every time you do it. And it's really a mechanic you learn over the course of you getting better at this game, okay? Don't worry about it. The same thing goes for what we call an angle change. Angle changing is every time you go from right curving direction to left, okay? That's an angle change. And the way you want to do this with your mouse is you snap from the perfect right curving speed over to the left perfect curving speed, alright? So the perfect jump cancel would be like this. I don't know if that makes any sense, because you can't see my mouse. But basically every time you jump and you change your angle, you want to change like your mouse curving speed immediately to the other direction. Like don't be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this smoothly from and go slow and blah blah blah. No, like when you change your angle, snap it, okay? Be like aggressive with it. That's my advice, at least. Like it's better in general. wherever, when you start out, you will have a lot of difficulties hitting that perfect curving speed. And maybe it's better to not angle change too much, because what happens when you angle change? I'm going to display this when I jump down here. Okay, look at my movement speed in the speedometer on the right. So I fall down here, and I'm going to show you what happens when I just curve into run direction. Okay, I gain speed, I gain speed, I gain speed, I gain speed, I gain. So I gain speed all the way. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. I'm gaining speed all the way. I'm going up to 800 now. What happens now when I start angle changing 3 times? Okay, I'm going to show you. See that? Every time I angle change, my movement speed stops. Right? There, you can see it. And the better I do the angle change, the